everyone, it's Gracie. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Be sure to hit the button down below to subscribe and give this video a big thumbs up. It is finally April and I am so excited to be continuing into the spring months and hopefully some much warmer weather. For those of you who have been following my bullet journal paint/plan with me videos, I'm keeping my bullet journal theme very outdoor, kind of adventure themed throughout 2018. For April, I just decided to do a really simple bird perched on a little bending flower stem with some flowers in the background. One thing that you may have noticed when I'm painting is I like to keep it very loose. I usually do a rough pencil sketch at the beginning, but painting is very therapeutic to me, so I really like to take my time. So as you're watching me paint, what you'll end up seeing is I do some tweaking here, add some color there, make changes as I go. It's very loose, so I hope that you enjoy watching this painting as much as I enjoyed actually painting it. One thing I do want to point out is that, silly me, I forgot as I was painting to distinguish where the wing ends and where the tail starts. So if that drives you crazy, I'm so sorry, but I did end up fixing it and you will see the fixed version at the end of this painting. But he did get his little wing, so didn't want you to think that I'd forgotten that, although I did initially. So I'm just going to let this video roll on and let you watch the rest of this painting, and I will be back with you shortly to talk you through how I set up my bullet journal setup for April 2018. is my finished bird painting, except for the wing. Again, I do add that again later, so you'll see that here in just a bit. As always, I use watercolor paper to do all of my paintings for my cover pages, so I just like to glue that in on the very front page and then add washi tape to the edges to keep them nice and clean and keep them from getting torn up as the month goes on. So here I'm just setting up my monthly spread for the month of April. As I've said before, I am definitely not, hand lettering is not my thing. I try to do some kind of faux hand lettering-ish sort of stuff, but I am definitely not a hand letterer. So I just did a really simple cursive April title there at the top. And ta-da! I actually managed to not mess up my calendar this month. For those of you who've been watching, for February and March I messed up. So, success, finally. And as always, I do my April tasks and my April favorites in these boxes. They're just kind of little fun things. The tasks is really, really important, and the favorites is just something to look back on that's kind of fun. This is also the page where I keep track of my Instagram followers and my YouTube subscribers. I also use this page to keep track of my goals, because of course, as I've said, goals and tasks are different. This is more of like a self-accomplishments kind of section down here. And in this space here, just like in March, I decided to do a scripture verse, and I thought this verse from Matthew was the perfect one for Easter or Resurrection Sunday. This is what most people call their brain dump page. I like to keep this page as plain as possible because of all the information I put on it, but I just wrote anything and everything and did a bunch of arrows. And now I am setting up my April habit tracker. As I said before, my habit trackers change basically on a monthly basis. Sometimes I try to track things that end up not working out for me, or I don't want to track the next month, so I try to keep it very loose. I don't like to keep too many restrictions on it, and this is the typical bullet journal habit tracker setup, and I figured out that it just works really, really well for me. I always start from the end and work my way up to the days of the month, so I have plenty of room here on the side to add all the habits I'm wanting to track. Now I am setting up my weekly log. When I am setting my goals in my bullet journal, and I'll talk more about this in some upcoming videos that I'm planning on doing, but when it comes to my goals, I like to be able to look at everything monthly, then split those goals up into weekly tasks, and then split the weekly tasks up into daily. So that's just how it's managed to work out really well for me. It's helped me to be so much more productive. So I just do a mini calendar there on the top left, add my to-do list for that week. I journal 2 lines for every day of that week, so that's what you see there. And I just added some little prompts to fill in as the week goes on there at the bottom. And then here is my daily log. Like I said, I split everything up into monthly, weekly, and daily. So what I like to do though is keep it still at a week at a glance. So I spread out the entire week, break that week up into days like you see me doing here in these boxes, and that gives me plenty of room for my to-do list. I like to track the weather here. I keep my water log here and some different chore trackers. It's plenty of room for me, and it works out really well. And here it is, and of course the little bird has its wing, and all's well that ends well. I hope that you all enjoyed watching me set up my bullet journal spread for April. I have found bullet journaling to be the #1 tool that has helped me be more productive than ever, so I have a lot of upcoming videos planned where I will talk about that. Again, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Be sure to hit the subscribe button so you never miss another video. You'll also see a little bell icon where you can receive notifications every time I post a new video. Also, feel free to leave a comment down below with any suggestions you have for future themes that you would like to see me paint and or set up in my bullet journal. Again, thank you all so much for stopping by. Happy spring, happy April, and I will see you all again next time. Bye!